Hey guys, welcome back to Everyday Faith, day number 19. And really quick, as we begin a brand new week, I want to remind you this coming Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, I am doing a one-on-one Q&A with Dr. Darius Daniels, Pastor Darius Daniels, the author of this month's book on relational intelligence. We're going to be, streaming it on our Facebook page as well as on Zoom. And so make sure that you either join us or watch the recording after the fact. It's going to be a great conversation talking about God's design for friendship and the role of relationships in our lives and how we can experience them to the fullest. So you'll make sure to join us. It's going to be 30 minutes this Friday at 11 a.m. And so today we have a devotion from Ruth chapter 3, verse 1. And it says this: "One day Naomi said to Ruth, 'My daughter, it's time that I found a permanent home for you so that you will be provided for.'" Now, the writing says this: "Few things are as frustrating as having someone else trying to dictate your life or force you to do what is convenient for them. In fact, that feels less like friendship and more like tyranny." Naomi greatly appreciated all of the sacrifices and compromises Ruth had made on their friendship journey. She never desired to be someone who controlled or manipulated Ruth, which is why she encouraged Ruth to move forward with her life. One of the keys to successful and long-standing friendship is the encouragement of freedom and autonomy. Friendship isn't comprised of being forced to stay or to go, nor is it about one person conforming to another. It's about two people committing to journey together wherever the road may lead them. Now, this is a really great devotion. And again, to kind of set up the context, Naomi, who was at one point Ruth's mother-in-law, and they became friends and really kind of like family together. She was older in age, and Ruth had moved back to Judah where Naomi was from. And she was like, "Listen, it's time for you to move on with your life. You've done so much for me. I can't keep you here. You ought to go and live the rest of your life." And Ruth ultimately decided to stay. But what I love about the devotion is that it talks about friendship in the context of freedom and autonomy. A relationship in which someone is trying to control you or manipulate you or leverage, maybe something they've done for you as a reason why you are obligated or owe them something. That's not really a friendship. There's a relationship clearly, but it's not what you would call a friend, and it's not, or at least not a healthy friendship. And I think one of the things that we have to realize is that a lot of times there are relationships that are better kept at a distance. And it might be, an abusive relationship. It might be a toxic relationship. And I know there's a lot of ambiguity there because there's marriages and family members and situations like that. And so I don't want to get in the ins and outs of all of those things. But I think it's really important to recognize at what point a boundary needs to be set or established with that. On the flip side, it's also important to see and appreciate the fact when friendships do function like this friendship, Naomi and Ruth, where there is freedom, where there is autonomy, where you have the ability to be yourself and you don't feel like someone is forcing you to do what they want or forcing you to be who they want you to be. And that's the beauty of a great friendship, is that it creates and it blooms into something like that, where two people grow together. And as the devotion said, they go wherever the journey will take them. And so my prayer and my hope for you today is that you have those kind of friendships, that you experience those kind of relationships in your life, and that God blesses you with that type of freedom and autonomy so that you can grow and thrive and become the person that Jesus called you to be.